It's my tradition as president to bookend each academic year with a special flourish which comes from a game that I love. Maybe you know it, Ultimate, anyone? Any Ultimate players here? Okay! You're gonna have to have your hands up very soon. All right. For those who are new to this flourish, my tradition, let me explain a little bit about why I do it at the beginning and the end of the year. Ultimate is self-refereed. Even at the very highest levels of the sport, players call their own fouls and solve disputes on the field together. That idea is anchored in a rule called the spirit of the game. The spirit of the game places the expectation to play fairly on every player. So here's the rule, quote, I'm reading from the current edition rules. Highly competitive play is encouraged, but never at the expense of mutual respect among competitors, adherence to the agreed upon rules, or to the basic joy of play. That's the spirit of the game. I share this as a reminder of why we are here, the basic joy of teaching, of learning, of making new knowledge together as a community. The class of 2030 and our new students of every class hail from 47 states and the U.S. Virgin Islands from 22 countries. 9% are first in their families to attend college, and that number grows when we add transfer students. Last spring, I was speaking with a group we call the President's Aid. Some of you will have seen an invitation to apply to that group. It's about 23, 24 students who come from all walks of the campus, all degrees, all years. And I was talking with them about the community culture that we cultivate at William & Mary. We were talking about something kind of small, which was, we go from key cards to phones for ID to get into dorm buildings. They described William & Mary to me as a place where we hold the door open for each other. So it is better to have a phone because you're less likely to leave that behind. But in any case, a person who knows you is going to hold the door open when you arrive without your key. We are a hold the door open community. They meant it literally and they meant it figuratively. The way I understood what they were saying is that this is a community that intentionally works to support one another. We play fair. We play with a spirit of mutual respect, and we call each other into our values of integrity and respect when we have conflict to resolve that conflict. At William & Mary, you will find classmates and advisors, professors and staff who will hold the door open for you so many times. A little later, you will pass through the doors of the oldest academic building in the United States, continuously in operation, and your passage will mark the ceremonial start of your time at the Alma Mater of the nation. These doors here have weathered centuries of change. They persist with sturdy endurance because of the care and support of each person in this community. So tonight, I am bringing you a solemn and a joyous charge, which is that you also must hold the door open for every person who follows you, everyone who follows you through today and in the decades to come. This is how we understand civic leadership working. All of us have a chance to leave our university better than when we found it, and we have so much joy in that work pursued together. That's how we go for the long play. That's how we go for the long pass. And that's how we win together. So that's why I throw a long pass at the start of the year. I hope you catch the disc, and you're going to be looking for it at your commencement. All right? Ready? This is, by the way, a disc or a lid. It is not a Frisbee. It's regulation. Hands up. Okay? I see you back there. Ready? All right, that's promising. You need to learn to flick. That's only 4. But there will be more to come, let me promise you. So, new students, I have just one question for you. Are you ready? All right. We're going to be going along together all year.